following is a letter I wrote to Dr. Eric Forsyth asking for my retirement. I would like to take this opportunity to formally thank you and Dordt College for the opportunity to grow and enjoy life as a member of the faculty in our business department. It is also time to inform you that this will be my last year teaching at Dordt College. My hope is that I am not leaving too late or too early, but at just about the right time.
I can recall that Art brought the joy to the first meeting I was in with him. He loves to laugh and he keeps things light, although he's extremely serious about the education that we provide here at Dordt, but he always does so with a smile. And I can remember that from serving in faculty with him back in the old offices and all the way through to today.
He's been a great role model in so many ways, not just here in the business department, but also just in life in general.
My memories of Art Attema are that he is a wise man. He has an uncanny ability to see perceptively and to find wisdom in people.
My educational career, when I got out of high school, I considered at an end. I joined the U.S. Navy and sailed around 4 years, and then I did start Dordt College. I came to Dordt. I changed majors quite a bit, but I did graduate from Dordt College and met my wife here. And we moved to Texas, California, and Minnesota before we came back to Sioux Center in 1980.
I feel like he has so many stories, and every time I go to class, there's a new one. I don't know if he's told the same story twice. I think he just has so many cool stories about being in the Navy, about when he was growing up, about his kids, his family, and it's really neat to hear it all. And
I like to fish. I like to travel. I love to go around the country and see everything.
Professor Attema is probably especially noted for his fishing.
Art is a terrible fisherman, and the only worse fisherman than Art is Professor John Visser, who's also retired from Dordt's business department.
He will not ever find it acceptable to use artificial lures. And anyone who goes fishing with him has to put up with his chastising, especially when we disagree. And I wish he would get over that.
When we had business faculty meetings, we always had to keep an agenda item for fishing stories, and it tended to take up more time than it probably should have.
I wish he would be a little bit more discerning and throw the small catfish back.
That's always a fun memory of Art and John comparing fish stories.
To always have a sense of humor. He really enjoys his work, and that's very obvious. He's going to be missed.
Art is humble, hardworking, and caring. And those things come through, I think, in everything that he does.
I think people could learn from Art to look at things deeply. He would ponder things, he would think about things, and he would not be hasty.
He's always just so nice. Like, he would joke around with me and make fun of me, but it's always in such a fun, loving way that I feel like I can give it back to him, and it's just a good relationship.
I think I've learned from Professor Attema not to take myself so seriously. He doesn't treat me any different as president of the college than when I was a young faculty member, and I think that's cool. And it's something that groundedness that Art has is a part of Dordt's culture, and I think he reminds us of that, whether it be in a faculty senate meeting or really anywhere. Art's very grounded, and he brings that to almost any meeting or group that he's a part of. And I've learned to stay grounded, to not take myself so seriously, and to remain humble and joyful.
I have learned from Professor Attema that you need to be patient and that the Lord is in control.
there are some big shoes to be filled as he leaves.
I love the students here. My peers, they're all right. Students are great. I'll miss them.
I guess we could all learn from him, just that willingness to do whatever you need to do to help those students out and to get the job done.
The impact of Dordt College is really hard to quantify. There's so many good people here that help you out, that give you good advice. Most of them are smarter than me, so I learned a lot.
I think my favorite thing to remember about Mr. Attema is the way he could always sniff out food in our break room. So he always seems to know when we have treats, and he always comes over at just the right time to get in on that.
One of the things that I will remember the most is he has a nose for food. If there's food in the break room, you're gonna find Art in the break room too.
One of the unique things about Art is that he's not only served at Dordt College for 37 years as a faculty member, he was also a student here. And I think that kind of commitment to Christian education is really exemplary.
Yeah, there's lots of things that I'll miss about Art after having served with him here 20 years as an instructor, a couple years as a student. So yes, I will miss Art.
It'll be different not being able to walk over to Business Pod and see him in his office and in our office too. He was always coming over to say hi or to chat with us.
Well, after retiring, this might be news to half the world. We are actually going to move from Sioux Center, and we bought a little home on a Little Spirit Lake, kind of out in the woods. I'm not a real social guy. I don't mind some friends, but I don't want too close of neighbors. And we hope to travel some. We hope some friends show up, do a little fishing, join a community there, and continue to build Christ's kingdom.
Art and Phyllis, on behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and board of Dordt College, thank you for your years of service here among us, and God's blessings to you as you take this next step in what He has for you.